Go
Hello.
on. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Oh my God, Marisa, I'm so excited to see you. I'm so excited
I'm
to see you. I'm so jazzed. I'm so completely jazzed. So good to see everybody out there. So good to see Marisa. Oh my goodness. Look at this crew. Oh my God, we're back. KDrama Coffee Break is back. Speaking of which, Marisa, we have so much to talk about with your trip. So we will get to that in a minute, but what are you drinking?
I am drinking a very strong coffee.
Yes.
With a little bit of oat milk, which is really hard to find in Korea.
Oh my God, I am going to be in so much trouble. Like, oh my God, my Americanos are going to be black and that's it. That's all they'll give me. Oh
Going to training now.
Right? I know. Look at me. I'm so not ready. So in case you guys haven't seen Marisa's Instagram post or talked to her recently, she was in Korea for what, like 2 weeks? 10 days?
Not quite. Yeah, 10, 12 days, something like that. Yeah. I just got back we went to Korea and Japan, and I just got back a few days ago. So I'm a little like,
oh,
I had to go back to work. Like, I don't know where I am.
You went back to work so fast. You were like, yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, you need like 3 days to at least decompress from all of that.
I know. My head is still back over there. I just got back and I'm so desperate to return there.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's good. We definitely have to plan that for sure. So let's say hi to a few people we haven't seen in forever. Nora Key. Thank you. We missed you guys so much. Hello. We got Gina M. Oh my God, Gina, so good to see you. Let's see who else we got out here. We got Angel. Good to see you. Hi. Oh, Duke 8926. It's been forever. So good to see you. Marisa. Oh, Calvin saying hi.
Hey, Calvin.
Oh my God. AA. Oh, I got Joshua Shane again. It's so good to see you. Oh, we got Michaela. Hello, my friend.
Hi, Michaela.
Kiki Boju fan.
Hey.
Yanni and Victoria. You guys, so good. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're having such a good time. So, Marisa has been out and about. So you haven't really, you guys, it's been forever. Like last week was kind of a huge catch up week with just me. But Marisa, anything that you watched while we were doing the big old SAG shutdown? Was there anything that you watched during that time that you remember that, we didn't get a chance to talk about?
I don't really remember. Okay. I watched, what's the one with Park Bo Young? The Good Day, Sunshine, Daily Dose of Sunshine. I did watch that while I was away. I downloaded it because it's like a 15-hour flight over there. We flew into Osaka, Japan. Oh my God. So I watched some of that, and then it was very cool because when my husband and I went to the COEX mall to the library, they have that huge 3D screen, and there was a big Daily Dose of Sunshine Netflix ad that ran, like Park Bo Young's head huge on the screen. So I really enjoyed that one. I thought, because mental health, like to completely generalize, to talk about mental health in Asia is a huge thing in any Asian countries. It's usually just work harder, go to church, fix yourself. Yeah. So I thought it was a really kind of wonderful, thoughtful, real way to approach mental health, depression, suicidality, all of these things. And I thought it was really well done. And she's such a star. And so to see her on screen, we don't see her that often, do we? She hasn't done a K-drama and
I feel like she did that one, and then we're already seeing her in being rumored for another one, and for the life of me, I can't remember which drama she's being rumored for right now.
Ooh, good.
There's also that Concrete Utopia that I think we need to get to it. We need to get our butts to the CGV and see that.
Oh, that's right. I looked up CGV. There wasn't really anything right now. I have to see. Right? It was like, yeah. But yeah, other than that, I can't remember. Did summer happen? Like this strike has been going on for like 4.5 years. It's like, oh my God, Jenn.
Oh my God.
I can't.
Sorry, go ahead, Marisa.
No, just like there's a strike and what it stands for, but then it's like it's obviously you are it hit you personally. You're professionally involved. It impacted the channel. It was just like,
It's so as much as it affected my life more than the COVID shutdown did.
Really? That's saying a lot. That's a lot.
I know, right? And I've had these 2 shutdowns, like, I had the one in 2020 for COVID, and of course, they're both the years that I was planning on going to Korea, which is hilarious, yet I'm not sure if I should just it's ominous. I should maybe that's just it. And then this year, I've been shut down for over a year. It's like,
Oh my God.
it's
Crazy,
nuts.
crazy, crazy.
But, oh my god, I'm so glad to be back. I'm so glad to be back with you for sure. So
Mhm.
let's jump in, you guys. Let's dive in and let's start talking about our list. I feel like we were with you guys a couple of weeks ago. Twinkling Watermelon. Oh, okay. But that's the other, okay, right. The summer K-drama was a blur. The only one I will say that I wish we could have been live for was Revenant. I love Revenant so much.
That was amazing. KThree, who we love. She was phenomenal. Her switcheroo from like
yes,
like possessed to like, happy-go-lucky.
yeah. Oh my god,
Oh.
her whole the whole thing, and then it kind of introduced me officially to Hong Kyung as an adult and not just a high school kid, and I was like, I'm so into this. Yes, I love it. Oh, so good. So into it. I just wanted more. Okay, Revenant was good. Thank you, Gina. Yes, Revenant. And then they're like saying who should get the day song for KBS, and I'm like, is there any other choice? Like, it was like her, Romantic Doctor Teacher Kim, Taxi Driver, and like one other. I'm like, y'all, there are no choices. There's only one choice. That is it. There's no debate.
That was on KBS.
KBS or NBC. It was one of the it was one of the
Oh, how funny.
network channels. I was really surprised. I thought it was a cable one too.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, but since the last time we chatted, we've had 2 finales that I did want to. Oh, SBS. Thank you. Thank you so much, SBS. We had 2 finales in the last 2 weeks since we chatted last. One was one that everybody was really excited about. It was Perfect Marriage Revenge. And did Perfect Marriage Revenge, did it stick the landing for y'all? Like, were you guys happy? We just need to have a quick conversation about that. Did you watch Perfect Marriage Revenge?
No, and I realized I don't think I watched a makjang this year, which is weird because I usually like them.
Marisa, I watched it. I not only watched Perfect Marriage Revenge till the end, I was obsessed with Escape of the Seven. Me. I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know why. The Power of E. June was too much. I had to watch all of Escape of the Seven, and I fell in love with it. But yeah.
That's so funny. Oh my God. Okay. So you guys loved it?
I mean, I enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it till about the halfway mark. And then, Kiki Boju fan. It was different from the webtoon. Explain to me how it was different from the webtoon, because I need someone to explain it to me, because I did feel like something went missing between the halfway point and the finale. Like, it wasn't that it was unsatisfying, but it also wasn't as juicy as the first half for me. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Escape of the Seven, hot mess, but I loved every minute of it. I can't explain it. I have no idea who I am. I can't wait for season 2. That's how bad it was. Yeah. Let's see. I legit said, oh, it ended. Thank you. Decade 926. That was really me. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. All right. Well, I did that. I'm gonna mark that one complete on my drama list. Yeah, it was crazy, so crazy good, right? Oh, yes. Okay, different from the webtoon. Let's see. The ending mirrored the webtoon a little, so it was good for you. Okay, great. That's good to know, Christabel. Rush to the end. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt too, Gina. Let's see. Some things were missing, but it was a better story. Okay. And it was like it. I felt really cheated. So the whole setup, Marisa, if you haven't watched it yet, is that these two people, this girl is adopted and like mentally and verbally abused by her adoptive family, and she's married to a guy who is in love with her actual sister and only married her to be close to her sister, and so she's in love with him, but she's an amazing artist, and after something, she gets basically framed for forging paintings, and then she's driving away to escape, and then returns to save her family and gets into a car accident, and it's like huge, like big, huge car accident, and is in the hospital and dies. But before she dies, her evil stepmother comes in and gives her this big like speech about how much she's hated because she's too good for this world, and I hated you because you never stood up for you. Like this whole monologue, right? And so she dies, flatline, and then she wakes up. She wakes up a year earlier with this mark on her wrist of the date that she died, right? It's like this digital like timer on her wrist. And you're like, what? You're like, oh my God. So she goes into like perfect marriage revenge mode, right? And it was juicy and it was amazing. And Song Hyung was like, you kind of like, he knows something. What does he know? And they get together and it's great. And they end up getting this contract marriage and it's a lot of fun. And then we find out he has a mark on his wrist too. And then they don't talk about it for 4 episodes.
Because why would you?
I was like, wait, what? Wait, that's the whole reason this story exists.
And then Calvin saying it was 12 episodes. It wasn't even the full 16.
No, it was only 12 episodes. It was way too quick. Like, and then when he explains how he got his mark, because they obviously were in the same car accident, and he died on the scene. Actually, he did not, because he crawled out of the car. It's ridiculous. Looking so beautiful, like not even barely a hair out of place. But anyway, he was lovely. Perfect marriage. Yeah, right. So, okay, because the webtoon had a little more twist, the boat scene where the female lead almost drowned and the accident scene at the end. Oh, okay. All right, that makes a little more sense. But oh my God, I was just like, show. We have so much juicy stuff to mine here. Like, what is happening? And then they were just like, boom, 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 done. Yeah. Oh, Michaela has a question. Marisa, have you seen Penthouse? And can you convince Jenn to now watch it?
I watched the first episode of Penthouse. When did it come out? Like 5 years ago? At the time, my daughter was in high school, and I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this. This was the whole Sky, like it was all the kids, right, trying to get into college. Is that Penthouse?
No, I think that was actually Sky.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't that Penthouse? Penthouse was the one. I think you and I both gave up on it because it was just too exhausting. It was that opening scene where the woman climbs to the top of the building and then falls. And that was, I think you and I both tapped out after that.
I don't know. You have to be in a mood, right? I'm sorry. I can't help you convince Jenn because I don't think I watched it.
Sorry, Michaela. Man. I don't know. I think you're one. I think, Michaela, I'm going to give you your one big trump card to get me to watch it, and that would be Kim Young-dae, because I am loving him in Moon in the Day. So that might be your angle. That might be it. All right. So the only other, yes, man. Let's see. Have you started my? Yep, Joshua. We're getting to My Demon. Marisa is your girl for Mind Demon. We're getting to that one. Penthouse is just too wild. Sky Castle. That's what it was called.
Sky Castle. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other one was Vigilante, the other big finale. Did anybody watch that? Did you finish it, Marisa?
No, I've just started it. I'm like, I haven't even finished episode 2.
Okay, then we'll put that one off to the side a little bit. I hope when Nam Joo-hyuk gets back from military, we get another season, because there was a lot. It was, by the time it ended, I was pretty much on board with the structure of the story.
Okay.
All right. So with that being said, love Kim Young-dae too. He looks like Kang. Oh yeah, was not in the mood for that one.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. So all right. So those are our big finales from that while we were gone. So let's take a look at what is happening this week. So let me share my screen. I think I can. Please. It's always.
Oh, we didn't talk about Moving. That was the really big one that happened while we were.
What were your thoughts on Moving, Marisa?
I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I loved all of their stories. I loved the teenagers as much as I mean, I wish Jo and Sung came in earlier because that was the story I really wanted to see. He and Han Hyo-ju. But I loved the kids. I loved our hero, our young hero, just how like kind of innocent and guileless he was, and just how they're discovering their powers. And I loved all the backstories, and I really thought it was like an A+ drama, and I know they dumped a gazillion dollars into it,
So
so
much money. Oh my
so
God.
much money, so much money.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I find
You,
it.
however,
I was gonna be very diplomatic, Marisa. I was going to say that it's very interesting because it's like you either it's the greatest masterpiece ever created in K dramas. Like people will either like love it or they're like, meh. And I was really in the meh category. I enjoyed many things about it. I have to say, there was that one backstory about the guy who the father of the daughter, the young girl, and I'm blanking on his name right now.
the movie star, yeah,
Yeah,
the Hulk.
yes,
Uh-huh.
it was that one that backstory just dragged on forever, and I was just like, we have a whole battle to get to, y'all. Like, let's just do some highlights on this one. Like, I don't need 2.5 episodes of his tragic backstory. And so that was my problem. I felt like they teed up this huge battle for 4 episodes, and then we disappeared for another 4 episodes. And I was like, what is happening?
Well, so what's interesting is I saw a comment on Instagram, like it's just saying that, this feels very Asian.
Oh, okay.
And an American Hollywood story is about building up to a big battle, but it feels more Asian that these are single stories about their humanity, about their backstory, about where they came from, about how they are humans, how they care for each other and their humanity and their, how government intervenes in personal lives and things like that. But it felt more Asian than like a Western driven story. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. I
can see that.
I think that's why I liked it. Yeah.
I mean, I can see that. I can't say that I enjoy Western storytelling more than I enjoy Asian storytelling, but I just, for this one, the pacing for this one for me just didn't work, I think, for me anyway, but other people loved it. So
yeah, no, it was very different to like take kind of each character and to dive so deep into them. And it's like, if you're looking for a through line story, it was very loose. It was very, so yeah, I can see how you were like, where are we going with this? But
yeah, it kind of reminds me of like Game of Thrones. Like that was my biggest complaint with Game of Thrones too. Like Game of Thrones would be like, these are these amazing characters. Enjoy them for an entire episode and we will not see them again for 4. I was like, wait, but you made me fall in love with them. Where did they go? And then I'm like, oh, wait, what's happening? And so yeah, it was kind of I felt the same kind of that way. Like I loved all the characters. I thought they were all amazing characters, but they kept making me fall in love with them. And then they would leave. Then they would just say, we are now moving on. And I'm like,
where'd you go?
I want to hang out with them more. I want to know more. I would love to see a season 2 though, with the young son that ended up going into the government. Like that's the story that I wanted to see more of. For sure. Yeah.
I love that actor. What is his name? Because he was
also in Escape of the Seven.
He was?
He was.
Really? I'm gonna look him up because every time we see him on screen, he plays a completely different character.
I really enjoy him. Wasn't he was that one actor who was in 2 at the same time, and we were like, that's the same guy?
Yes. He played like, the wasn't
he like the one
with our girl
Kim? He was doing today's webtoon. He was the webtoon guy in that one, and then he was in something else at the same time. Kim Do-hoon, yes, dude. Duck 8926. Thank you.
Where is he?
It is Kim Do-hoon.
Yeah, God, he hasn't done that much. Law Cafe.
Well, that's right. That's what it was. We were like
with Lee and today's webtoon at the same time.
At the same time. I really enjoy him. Yeah, he's good. He played he played someone completely maniacal in Escape of the Seven is so bonkers, you guys. I can't wait to do this for season 2 with Escape of the Seven. So fucking bonkers. Oh my god. Yeah, I loved him. All right. So moving, I think we are getting a season 2 on that. I believe that was announced, was it not?
I don't know, but it's going to take years, right?
Years. I mean, for real. For real. But yeah, I would definitely like to see a season 2 of like where, especially the kids end up. Like that was kind of interesting to me. All right, guys, let's take a look at the calendar for the week. Oh, that was aggressive, Jen. That was aggressive. All right. I am watching nothing on Mondays and Tuesdays. So let me know if I should be. Marisa, I believe you are watching Tell Me You Love Me. How is that one?
I just started it. And it's so overwhelming right now, right, you guys? There's so many shows. I know I'm totally behind, but
this week there are 15 shows that you could choose from. 15. I counted for the newsletter. 15. I was like, my God, because it barely fit on my little placard I put up in the newsletter every time. I'm like, there's no word. Anyway, yes. Yeah. So Tell Me You Love Me is a bit much or no?
Oh, no. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So far, I've watched one episode because I love Jung Woo-sung. Love him. But it's a very different pace. It's definitely like a mature drama. It's a slow burn or a slow build. We're nowhere near a burn yet. So I asked for help on like, what do I do? Because just on Disney Plus alone, and then there's the added like 10 minutes you have to spend going, is it also on Hulu? Like, do I have to engage my VPN and pretend I'm in Singapore so I can watch Disney Plus Asia? Like, what, no, it's on, yes, that one you do. But the couple other ones that are on Disney Plus, like Vigilante, which I know came out in November, are on Hulu now.
Hulu, yes.
But then there's one that's on Disney Plus in America. So
it gets very complicated. Right. It's like a weird Venn diagram of how to find our dramas. It's like,
I know.
Like, oh, it's there. Oh, okay, great.
Yes. And depending on where you live, like if you're in London, then there's a whole other deal.
Right.
But yeah, so I did.
Where can you watch Tell Me You Love Me is basically what Marisa is talking about. But I think if you're in the States, you have to VPN it. Is that correct? That's a VPN one for us in the States.
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus in Asia. So you have to pretend you have to turn on your VPN and select Singapore or Hong Kong or Manila or something like that.
Oh, there's Caitlin. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin.
Oh, no, that's what it is. Soundtrack number 2 is on Disney Plus here in the States. That's right. Yeah.
Yes. But Vigilante's on Hulu. And Tell Me You Love Me is you have to pretend you're in Asia.
It's so like how they make these choices. I have no idea. I don't even understand them. That's good, Gina. That's a great question. What is the storyline of Tell Me You Love Me? I think that's the one thing that I have not been able to grasp at all. It looks very languid and slow and beautiful and touching. It kind of reminds me of the movie Always.
Yes.
In its pacing and its structure. Is that am I on the right?
Yes. And except I think it's only a few episodes, or I don't know if that's just what's been released or if that's the whole thing. It's based on
according to 16. According to this, it's 16.
Oh, it's 16. Okay. So it just started. Time, I don't know where I am. So it's based on a very, very successful Japanese drama from like 10 years ago. And it's about a young woman who has just quit her job as a flight attendant to pursue her career in acting. And so far, it's not going very well. And she keeps meeting up she's in Jeju, where she gets like fired off a set. And she's there for a couple days. And she keeps running into Jung Woo-sung, who is part of the deaf community. And she keeps running into him, and he's an artist. And they are thrown together in various scenarios, but it's a very kind of slow paced. There's not a lot of heightened drama like we normally see in a romance. It's not extreme in any way. It's nowhere near makjang. It's like the full other side of the spectrum.
It's just like normal people dating.
Exactly, which is so refreshing for K-dramas, right? Usually we're like, I don't want to see normal people dating. That's like, what? That's real life, But this was so, I the synopsis says, and they fall in love. So
they fall in love. The end. Okay. All I might have to give it a try because everything I'm watching right now is so heightened that I'm just like, I need a breather.
Well, it's starring. Simple. Yeah, and it's starring Shin Hyun-bin, who I think, let's see. Oh, she was in Reborn Rich, for those of you who watch that. But she was in Reflection of You, which was the most intense makjang she was so manipulative in that one. And so, and she was also in Hospital Playlist, as one of the nurses. And so she's I guess she must be a theater actress. But yeah, so it's definitely a different flavor, which is why I think my friend Carol at KDrama's Musings suggested I watch it last. Like, of all the Disney KDramas, she's like, start with Vigilante.
Sure.
And then watch soundtrack number 2, and then watch, Tell Me You Love Me.
Slowly roll into that.
Exactly.
Right. The way to calm down. It's perfect. I'm just excited that Park Jin-joo is here. We just did a rewatch for While You Were Sleeping. It was not a rewatch for me. It was a first watch. But Michaela and Caitlin and I did a rewatch on it, and they just laughed at me while I was trying to figure out the whole story. I was terrible at it. So if you want to get a good laugh of me trying to make choices, guess theories, I was terrible at it. It was hilarious. But Park Jin-joo was one of my favorites, and now I just saw her in that, so I'm gonna have to watch it just for her, if for nothing else.
She's delightful and sparkly and fun. She's the best. Love her.
I think she's just a delight. Okay, great. So that's that. Let's see, what else do we have on our Monday, Tuesdays? What else do we have here? Monday, Tuesday. A bloody lucky day. I never even got around to that one. The night has, I forget what this is called. What is this one called?
Oh my gosh, I don't even
know. The Night Has Come is about the high school mafia, like kids playing mafia, but it's real. And I was just like, I do not have the energy for that. And Matchmaker, Michaela, if you're still out there, I think my Matchmaker is like your favorite out going on right now. And
is that the
anyone else watching? Yes.
I
knew it. There she is, Michaela. Matchmaker and Vicky love how they approach topics of marriage and love after losing a spouse. Oh my God, I love that. I'm going to have to jump on that one. I am finding that
I'm going to bet that...
Oh, go ahead, Marisa.
I'm going to bet that Michaela's description is much more concise and informative than anything we're seeing on Haitian Wiki or My Drama List.
It's like 14 pages of like, what?
Right? It just meanders. You're like, what is this show? Do I want it?
At the end, they're like, and they love coffee. Like, what does that have to do with? I don't understand. Like, it's like, what is going on? It's like, okay, great. Or they're completely wrong. Like for Moon in the Day, it's Moon in the Day. They did the synopsis from the webtoon, not from the actual drama, and the drama is completely different from the webtoon. So I'm just like, wait, this is not what it is at all. Oh God. Oh my God. Okay. So, all right. So that's Monday, Tuesday, y'all. Let's take a look at Wednesday, Thursday, which is Wednesday is my day right now of what I'm enjoying the most. Moon in the Day is really interesting to me because, Shanna gave up on Matchmaker. Had low expectations of Night Has Come, but surprisingly fun in a gory way. Angel, nice. Like it. I mean, listen, sometimes you just want to see things get hacked to death. I mean, it's just, right? Let's see what else. Roon shows a lot of shows. You pretty much have your choice of what flavor of Roon you want. He's in like everything right now. Moon in the Day. Kiki Boju fan. Moon in the Day is hilarious to me because you either absolutely love it or you're like, I don't understand this show at all and it makes no sense to me and I'm tapping out. And so it's very funny. I, of course, if you've seen even the smallest post for me, I am on the team of like, oh my God, you must give me a happy ending or I'm going to flip tables. I love it. I adore it. Let's see. I feel like, yes, I agree with you, Duck8926. The saga story in Moon of the Day is far more interesting than the modern story. But that one is so tragic. I need the modern story to give me a happy ending. So that's where I'm at with that one. For sure. Gina, I'm right there with you. That kid is just, you have to pay attention to him. When he is on screen, you have to pay attention. It does not matter what the script is. It does not matter what he is saying. And he does those, he plays historical characters so well. Like, I'm just so drawn to him.
Yeah, but how is it that he can be goofy and like sexy at the same time?
I don't
like in the modern day version. How does he do that?
I don't know. I just don't know.
I have to say, I'm one who like kind of, maybe I'll pick it up if you love it so much, but I kind of dropped it because I was like,
yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
I think it goes back to my love of astrology. It fascinates me what it is that make people rabid about one thing and then completely disinterested in another thing. What other people are like, fandom fascinates me because everybody comes at it from such a different angle and what appeals to them. And so, yeah, but then again, you and I'll agree completely on another show and be both rabid about it. But then you'll be like, I love this. And I'm like, I can't, I'm out. It fascinates me because yes, Gina, he can do comedy and tragedy. He can. Caitlin, I kind of agree with you that I don't see that it'll have a happy ending at all. But I also believe that the writers and the director, the story itself has sprinkled enough nuggets along the way that we may get something that resembles a happy ending. And that is what I'm holding out for.
Jen's holding on for dear life.
I do, right? I went back to Moon in the Day. Okay. Angel can't get into it. Totally get it.
Yeah.
He was in Shooting Star. How was he in Shooting Stars? Because I dropped that one after like 1 or 2 episodes. And I hate to say it, but it was probably because of Lee Kyung-sung. She's not one of my favorites. Sun Kyung.
Yeah.
Not one of my
favorites. If she's not your favorite, then yeah. I enjoyed that one. It was because it was really silly. There were some things that were like questionable humor, but he was similar in that he was ridiculous and demanding, top star. But again, there's something about him that's so compelling and likable, even when he's being an asshole. So
yeah.
I don't know. That's not really a good combo.
It's not a great combo, but I think what I like the most about Moon in the Day is that there were, like a lot of our dramas, especially historical ones, there's this very bombastic, like, thing about the male lead, right? And he is weirdly not bombastic, even though he is like the most skilled assassin in all of Chosun or Sheila, right? Like it's just he's kind of just this broken man who's just very good at killing. And so I think that's what I enjoy. It sounds such a weird way to say you enjoy it, but I enjoy the actual kind of reality of it being like that and not being like super alpha male about it. Like he's, clearly in a situation he does not want to be in. And so that's what I really enjoy about the historical parts of it. And then the present part of it, that what I really enjoy is just the slow revelation of her realizing like this. You guys know I love past lives. I love that theory. Not the theory, but I love those storylines and I love those types of things. And this one is just so juicy and tragic that I'm just like, if this gives me a happy ending, I'm going to be so happy. Oh, Michaela's got a theory. What is it? I didn't even read it. I just saw theory. I don't think the brother is dead. So I was expecting a sad ending when he stops possessing his body. Oh, I don't like that theory, Michaela. I love you. I don't like that theory. I don't want a sad ending. I need someone give me a happy ending theory. A broken man with daddy issues. Yes, right? I'm not going to lie. This is probably why I'm still single. These are the men I pick. This is why my picker is so bad. So bad. Oh my god. Okay. Duck 8926 also dropped it after episode 1. I was like, I don't understand what's happening here. Let's see. Yes. And that is the one thing I'm a little hazy on. What is the deal with the stepfather? Is it a stepfather? Is it not? Did we officially get confirmation that it's a stepfather? Because I was a little hazy on the actual relations there. Okay, guys. So just to make me happy, give me your best theory on how I'm getting a happy ending. How does he magically stay in the body or a body? He's got to stay in that body though. He's got to stay as Juno. He's got to, right? Caitlin, the webtoon does have a very bittersweet ending, but here's the thing. They're not following the webtoon at all. They might be following the webtoon from the historical standpoint, but the modern standpoint is not even remotely close. So that's what I'm fascinated by. The webtoon is set up where Kang Myung-hwa has a one-sided crush on Han Minho, the older brother. And so Han Juno is nowhere in the thing. He shows up and Han Juno ends up being the one who gets possessed. And then they end up, it becomes a whole different story of like one-sided love and falling in love with the other brother and like that whole story. So it's completely different.
Does it end this week? Or how many more weeks do you have?
It ends on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
And on episode 15, they're giving us their dating phase. So I'm like, oh, show, you're going to kick me in the gut, aren't you? All right. So that's Moon in the Day, y'all. Thinking about maybe next week for those Moon in the Day fans, maybe doing a small live just to get our feelings out of the ending. So keep an eye out for that.
You got some theories popping up.
Thank you. Excellent. All right. She survives past the age of 30 and the curse is broken and he stays in the... Thank you, Kate. I love this ending. Let's do it. I love it. I don't even care how they make that happen. I don't even care what KDrama magic happens to make that happen. He does go back to the temple to ask the priest there, what is the situation? The shaman there. I'm like, yes, let's do some magic. When they sacrifice each other somehow. Thank you, Jenna. I love that. Love that as well. It does have 14 episodes. Yes, it ends this week. Happy ending. They reunite in her 20th life. I'm afraid that might be the best I'm going to get, Michaela. And what did I feel like? I don't think that's going to be as satisfying, but I'll take it.
Yeah, because the 19th life is boring.
Right?
You need the 20th life.
Yikes. They have to kill the father. I'm all for that because he is wretched. He is wretched. He's the worst. I am just happy that they did not force us to have to watch the man who played the father in Sheila as the one in the present day because he's trash. We all know that. All right. Let us move on, shall we? All right. We have Good Day to Be a Dog. Oh my God, you guys. Marisa? Did your interwebs implode with that kiss that Chanu landed in the closet? Twitter,
yes, it
was ablaze.
Oh my gosh, some of these comments, you know, sometimes you really shouldn't read the comments, but these were funny because I'm like, I'm like, oh, innocent children.
Like, I mean, here's the thing, and this was over on Discord. This was my joke. Like, because here's my problem. You have a 1,500-year curse that they're trying to break in Moon of the Day, and we have the weakest ass kisses you have ever seen. We're talking like 2010 bad kisses. Like, I am like, what is this? You've been apart for 1,500 years, and this is the kiss we get? And then you cut to a man who is kissing basically his dog girlfriend in his nephew's closet, and it is hot. Like, I feel cheated.
Oh my God. I have to say this 1 a week thing is not working for me. So I'm just going to let a few weeks go. I don't know where we're at. And then, binge a few
Are you caught up though to this point? I have a question.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Because here's my question.
You'll have to ask the crew.
I will. So here's my question for y'all. What do you guys think about this now B storyline that we're moving into with our mountain god Korean history teacher? I'm not sure that story is going to make it for me. Yeah, dude, yes. It's called A Good Day to Be a Dog for a reason. That's the best. But yes, absolutely. That was hot. And I think I will say, just from an appreciation standpoint, I think very little is actually being said on how the whole scene was hot because the way Park Young kissed his hand first, that was really hot. Like it was spicy, y'all. It was just spicy. If you have not watched this scene yet, get yourself to some social media site and find it. It was just really good. But yeah, I am not sure where I'm going with the B story is not, I'm not sure it's working for me. What do you guys think about that? And I don't know if it's because the guy who's playing it, I'm not really familiar with him. Am I just...
Oh, he was in, what's that robbery? Money Heist. He was in Money Heist.
Oh, I didn't watch that. That's why.
Yeah. He was very kind of sassy and snappy in that one. It took me a minute to recognize him. Because I'm like, I don't know what this character is.
I don't dislike him, but I'm not sure I see him as a mountain god, if that makes sense. Like, let's be honest, he's no Lee Dong-wook.
Oh.
So yeah, I mean, these two I adore anytime they're around. These two are our sister and the vet friend are the best. I love them.
Funny.
Very funny. I enjoy them. Let's see. What do we got? This drama is currently on hold for me because the one per week. Yeah. The one per week is rough. It's rough.
I'm not enjoying that. And it's not even that I watched the two episodes back to back all the time. It's just that I have the option and I know it's there. And having to you network telling me I have to wait a week for one more episode is like,
how dare you?
Not into that.
Right?
I reject the old Hollywood system.
Oh my God, yeah, it's terrible. And now they're starting to do it with a variety of them. And I'm like, no. All right, Gina M. Also, agree, not sure the mountain god. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I feel about that. The background story is always welcome, but it has to be done well. Yeah, thank you, Doug 896. That's kind of how I feel. I'm like, they kind of teased it for the first, what are we at, 9 episodes now? And now they're suddenly like, this is going to be the main focus. They killed his love. I'm like, what? Okay, all right. Well, yeah, and Caitlin, absolutely. And then there's their airing schedule because of sports and holidays and all that is just it was a mess for a while. Like we didn't get episodes for weeks on end. They were like, it was so bad, Marisa, while you were gone, that even Vicky was like, we know you're really angry at us for not putting out any of these episodes. So here are 2. You may have 2 at one time.
Oh my God.
We picked them all up. We devoured them.
God.
Devoured them.
That's
all right.
crazy.
So it sounds like this one we're just going to kind of hang out and kind of a mixed bag of where we're at. So maybe for me, the show is over after 9 episodes and we know they're happily together. Yeah, I'm very happy. I can live with that. I can live with that being the story. All right. What do we got next? Soundtrack number 2, you guys. What did you guys think of this one? Did anybody catch this one this week?
I haven't started it, but I'm really looking forward to it. So I hope everyone loved it or liked it or I don't know.
Right? Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Let's see. Calvin, is there a reason why we became exactly. Right? Exactly. No need to follow the Hollywood trend. And I work here and I don't think we should follow the Hollywood trend.
No kidding.
God, no. Let's see. Valistar thinks that I feel like a few dramas I've watched. Yeah, unnecessary B stories. Like I don't get it. Like it's just we have a very strong story right here. There's no need. Oh, okay. Yep. Didux waiting for that one to be fully done. Oh, for soundtrack number 2. Okay, great. Yeah, this one's really short. It's only 6 episodes. It's not as short as soundtrack 1, which you really liked, Marisa, right? Yeah. This one, I will say, let's see, Gina is like, I like soundtrack 1, so is it better? I did not watch soundtrack 1, so I can't really compare. I will say that, so this is our cast. We've got Gumse Rock and Steve No, who I love. He's a delight.
I love her too.
I'm not really familiar with her.
She hasn't done a lot. She was in Fiery Priest, I think.
Oh, okay.
And she was just, she was like a kick-ass, I think she was a cop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I really noticed her. So I was surprised she hasn't done a lot. She did that one that, what was that army one? Zombies, Monsters that got pulled off the air after like 1 or 2 episodes.
Oh, Joseph the Exorcist?
Joseph Exorcist. Yeah, I think she was in that. So that's, I mean, you know.
I feel bad, you guys. I have had these banners the whole time and I completely forgot to put them up. This is why we need Marco.
They look great.
Not there.
They look great.
But there it is. Okay, great.
Yay.
So she was in that. I didn't realize she was in that. Okay.
Well, yeah, no, because we got 1 episode, right?
1. Oh my God, I've never felt so cheated in my life. You don't give me that much Pak Sung-hoon and then take it away from me. How dare you, show? How dare you? Let's see what else we got. Oh, I'm mad about that one being canceled. AR woman, workman, we all are. So bitter about that one. Soundtrack number 2 is really fascinating. Not fascinating is the wrong word. It's enjoyable. It's very, very contrived, but it's so short that I think I'm okay with it. It's kind of like watching a rom-com movie. Like it's just so short that you're okay with the contrivances because otherwise it's not happening. And it's about second chances, where this one is they dated like 6 years ago. They've been broken up, and now he has a breakdown and needs some mental health time. And so the doctor recommends that he learn an instrument. And wouldn't you know it, his ex-girlfriend is a piano teacher. And unbeknownst to him, his partner in the business that he is now a capital, he's a man of industry. He has hired, unbeknownst to anyone, the ex-girlfriend to be his piano teacher. So it makes no sense, literally, but it's adorable and they have great chemistry. And so I'm all in.
So what I loved about soundtrack number 1 was that the story was small and the environment was small, and it was just Park Hyun-sik and Han So-hee and her mom and some oranges. That it was just about them and love and falling in love, and so it was small, and it didn't have a B storyline, and it didn't have a truck of doom, and it was just just this little love story. And I really loved that about it.
I think, unfortunately, if you loved that about soundtrack 1, soundtrack 2 will not be as satisfying, because soundtrack 2 already has a triangle in the wings.
Why? 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 Oh my God. Because we don't get that everywhere else.
So I'm hoping, because it's so short, that they're going to get rid of the triangle very quickly this week. And then we will, who knows though, but yeah, it's only 6 episodes.
Yeah. Huh. I'm just glad that Stephen No is like the romantic lead in something. Cause that's hot.
He's so pretty. He's so pretty. Oh my God. Yeah. Truck of Doom. Oh my God. It's just, you were in Korea, Marisa. Are there just wild trucks that have no braking systems whatsoever, like careening around Korea?
No, because there's so much freaking traffic that you can't go over like 20 kilometers an hour. But I think I texted you this. The whole, being on a bus and then the driver slams on the brakes and you fall into the person that you're standing next to. That's true.
Really?
That's real life.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh my God.
The drivers. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. So amazing. Korea has a tendency of crazy drivers, though. Okay. Yeah. Truck of death must be stopped. Yeah. I mean, listen, there are crazy drivers everywhere, but if you just watch K-dramas, you think there is like a truck epidemic in Korea. That every time I got to the point where if I'm walking around my neighborhood and I see like a box truck, I'm like, do they have their brakes on? Like, I'm very stressed out. Like, even if I'm walking in a crosswalk, I'm like, go quickly. K-dramas has scarred me for life. All right. So what do we have next? Let's see what we got next. Oh, you know what we haven't talked about, y'all? How do we do with Sweet Home 2?
I'm so curious because that's on my list. I loved Sweet Home Part 1.
What do you guys think?
But it was so long ago. I hate that.
Oh my God. The nice thing I will say about Sweet Home 2 that they give us right up top is that, that's not what I want. You go away. Is that they give us kind of a lovely previously on. And so it's like almost 2 minutes to get you caught up, which was nice. Okay, here they come in. It was underwhelming. Underwhelming. Disappointed. No. It's on my list. Angel hasn't gotten to it. Joshua's just finishing 1. Okay. I'm curious, Joshua, how it is going straight from 1 into 2 and if that changes anything. I'm very curious about that. I will say my biggest quibble about it's gone. That's right. My biggest quibble about Sweet Home 2, it should have been a movie, Michaela, absolutely. I agree with you wholeheartedly, is they introduced all these new characters. And then again, it kind of goes back to my thing about moving. They would just leave the characters we've already formed an attachment to. We would just leave them for episodes on end. And I was just like, I don't know who these people are. I don't care about them. Like, what is happening? And so that was Marco's here. Hi, Marco. How you doing? Let's wait till next week. I'm doing my best, Marco. I'm doing my best. So yeah, just getting the preview seemed to know. Yeah, it was, oh
boy.
Oh Jung-se was probably my favorite part of it all. He was so Oh Jung-se-y. and his maniacalness that I was like, yes, absolutely. Marco's enjoying being only halfway. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We did that one. We did that one. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So let's get into the ones that we are. Oh, I'm in the wrong calendar, y'all. Hold, please. So, go ahead, Marisa.
Oh, I was just going to say Calvin and Marco are both like meh on it. Not meh, but like it doesn't, so far isn't.
Yeah.
They're quibbles. There are quibbles.
Okay. Calvin's quibble is that the cast of the stadium would think yes. Yes. The stadium people, I mean, as much, it sounds horrible, but the show comes to a screeching halt for me the second that we get to the stadium, for sure. Oh, running around so I could only hear the show. Oh, okay, there we go. So much suspense and not enough action. My biggest thing was, I mean, not to give away. I mean, listen, I don't think we're really giving away much, but because we knew that, what was her name? I don't remember her name, but we loved her. She was the badass, like, army lady. She was pregnant. And so she gives, in this very dramatic scene, gives birth to her child. And the child ends up being one of the monsters. And so at the end of episode 2, the child is eating its own umbilical cord. And she's crawling across the ice to get to the said child that's covered in goo and eating its own umbilical cord. And then the end of the episode, and you go to episode 3 because you're like, holy shit. And we don't see them again for 2-3 episodes. And I'm like, what? Show. Don't do that to me. And it did that a lot. Like, it would end on a huge cliffhanger, and then it would not come back to. I went to episode 3, and I literally like stopped and was like, did I jump an episode? Because they clearly cannot be doing it. And then they did a time jump. It was really weird.
I don't know. Aren't there some basic storytelling elements in how structure should work when it comes to suspense and keeping an audience engaged and, tuning in for the next episode? I mean, there's some basics here, right?
Right.
Like, you don't push your characters off to the side for 3 episodes.
Yeah. And that's for new characters that we've got really, I had a hard time figuring out who they were or what they were. Yeah. Yeah. And Song Kang literally wasn't there for the most, like, he's literally there for like, and y'all, for those of you who have watched it, this is my biggest, I haven't officially finished it. I have not finished episode 8. But didn't he get crushed in a doorway and turned into like molten like treeness at the end of like episode 2 or something? And then all of a sudden, like 4 episodes later, he's just running around with this like wing thing and saving people. I was like, what is happening? I don't understand what's happening. Like, how did we get here? How did we get here? I had a lot of questions.
And he's the big star. I mean, they put him front and center in all their marketing too.
All of it.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, it was really fascinating.
I'll still watch it though, because
absolutely. Like, I'm gonna finish it, but I find myself being like, what? I don't understand what's happening. Yeah, thank you, Jill. It was a major plot hole. I was like, what is happening? I don't know what's going on. All right. So what else? We got a few more. All right. So here are the 2 that are really making my life, and I have to create a banner. I'm sorry, because I was not. Oh, sorry. Hold, please. Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, so Sweet Home, Netflix. You guys, this idea that it takes years for season 2 to roll around, it's like, and then, I mean, do we need to do like what Joshua did, is like watch season 1 to roll into season 2? It's like, I don't have time in my K-drama watching to go back and rewatch Sweet Home season 1 because I kind of have vague memories of it. So, I mean, I like the recap idea, but oh my gosh, it's like my dance card's full.
So full, especially now.
Yeah. And it takes so long. Like, I don't know. We all fell in love with K-dramas because they ended after 16 episodes. And even though we're like, oh, we wish we could live in this world a little more, the fact is we really like moving on or staying with our favorite actors and seeing them in new roles. So,
And then you have those ones that are just the ones that you love so much that you can go back and revisit. And you're like, oh, yes. I just want to live here for a couple of days. It'll be great. Yeah. Yes. But exactly. I don't, sometimes it's just like, I can't keep up. I don't know what's happening. Yes. Okay, so let's jump into, so there's 3 shows that, did we talk about? Yes, let's jump into these. Okay, so the story of Park's Marriage Contract, who's watching that one?
I haven't started that, but that's high on my list because you know how much we love Lee Young and Bae. What's his name? Cutie, hottie,
Yes,
cutie,
Bae and
Bae and
please.
something. But yeah, I'm so curious about this one.
Bae and Hyuk.
And I'm hearing good things so far.
Yes, I really enjoyed it. I think you're going to really enjoy it. I was a little nervous that because I mean, listen, we love Asa Young, but sometimes she gets a little hysterical. Like she does tend to sometimes veer into that. So I was a little nervous, but I loved the first 2 episodes. The first 2 episodes were fantastic. And we're now into. I didn't realize this, but it's only. I should have realized this, but after a while, I just lose the thread. But this one is only 12 episodes, y'all. So we're already at the halfway point this week, which is fantastic. Because I need this story to kind of clip along because I felt like to kind of tee up the romance, they kind of rushed some things a little bit this week to get us there. But knowing that this was the halfway mark, I realized I was okay with it because they have amazing chemistry. Like I'm loving it.
Good.
Oh my God, I completely missed all these comments. I apologize. So let's see. One too many quibbles. So good. Doing great. Thank you, Marco. I appreciate your support on that. I need you back. Thank you. Yay. Parked marriage contract. Love. Gina's loving it. Having so much. Duck 8926 is having a lot of fun with it. Nora Key was hyped up for something. I'm not sure. I apologize, Nora. I'm not sure which one you were hyped up for. Let us know. Duck 8926, so good. Like it really, I'll be honest, I think what I love about it is it's just it seems like a classic rom-com. Fish out of water, in a different land. Thankfully, her friend also is there. I thought that was a lovely piece. Instead of making everybody be a reincarnation of someone she knew from Chosun in this new Chosun, her friend actually also fell through the same portal. I really enjoyed that.
Oh, that's cute.
Let's see. A couple episodes behind, but you're liking it so far, Kate? The only way to time travel is falling into a body of water. Absolutely, Gina. Like, listen, let's go. Portal. Oh, Christabel has a quibble. Let's see. Too many quibbles. Okay. Why is the writer making the female lead so stupid? She can't learn from around. Oh, okay. I will. Yep. She's a little bit like that. I think because she's mentioned it a few times. So I'm giving her a little bit of a pass because she's mentioned a few times that she was a princess and she was treated as a princess in her noble family. And so I feel like her friend / servant basically did everything for her except make clothes because clearly she's a good businesswoman. I think that's a disconnect for me. She's a great businesswoman that's not allowed to be a businesswoman in old Chosun. And then she comes to this new portal and yet she's lost all of her business acumen. It's very interesting. Yeah. Yep. Angel, predictable, but still fun. The actors are great. Yep. Oh, okay. Yep. Marco's still okay. Like having fun. Michaela, Hamburg, and oh my God. Yes, Michaela. Marisa, if for no other reason, you need to watch this for her clothes. In New Chosun, everything is Hamburg like inspired that she wears, and it's this beautiful like I don't know if it's I have no fashion sense, but the fabric is like I want to say like a chiffon, so everything kind of has this soft like cloud. She's you will love her clothes.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh my God, her fashion is amazing. Yep, Gina, she was super sheltered. No need to worry about money or be independent. Exactly. And then when they had to marry her off, like it was terrible. Okay, Drama Musings. Hey, it's good to see you. I love that we're seeing handbooks now. I think they'll be next fashions. Oh my God, right? They're so beautiful. Yes, modern handbooks are so pretty. Oh my God, they're gorgeous. You will love the fashion in this. If nothing else, Issa Young being gorgeous in modern handbook you're just like, wow. So what do you guys think about, I mean, I don't want to ruin it for you, but I don't think we're ruining too much for you, spoiling too much for you, Marisa, but I just want to ask the group, what do you guys think the big story is with Grandpa and like him with the painting? Like, do we think he's evil or do we think he's actually a good guy? I'm like concerned. I'm starting to be very concerned. Anyone? Like, I'm like, I can't tell if Grandpa's like team couple or if we need to watch out for him because the step. Oh, and also, while we're thinking about that, can someone help me figure out the relationship of our girl who is his mother? Now, in old Chosun, these two, she's the stepmom. I can't figure out, is she the stepmom also in this life? Or is she the daughter of of Grandpa, is she like the actual family I'm very confused on the actual family tree in modern Chosen. It's very complicated for me. Let's see. I think he stole from her family. Okay. Oh, okay. Thanks, KDrama Musings. I like that. I think he's gray. Yes. Oh, thank you. Oh, Duck8926. You always make me feel. I feel like people understand me. Thank you, you guys. Grandpa is the kidnapper who dropped her in the well to help his grandson. So do you think he came through the well too, Gina? That would be fascinating. I would love that. Grandpa came through the well earlier and now. Oh.
Time travel galore.
Oh my God, it's going to be great. All right. We think she's a stepmom. Okay. So okay. That's great. She married the dad after the first wife died. Okay. That's what I thought, but I was starting to get confused. Grandpa's from the past and met someone from the past. Ooh, Michaela. I like that. Ooh, yes, she's the stepmom in this life. His dad was in love with someone else who died. Okay, yep. Because they had that scene this week where Grandpa was like, you wanted, I think it was Jung-hoon, and I let you have him. So it seemed like it was his daughter who wanted him, but then it must have been she wanted his son. So that's where I got a little confused on because they use all titles a lot of times, so I sometimes get confused as to what the actual familial relationships are. Let's see. Yes, watch the fashion. Curious about the watch the Roman numerals. Oh yes, curious about the watch the Roman numerals. Yeah, that was her watch from her grandpa, and she dropped it, I think, when she was being abducted to be tossed in the well. As one. Oh, thank you, Gina. Okay, so you think he meant let her marry. Okay, thank you very much. See, this is why I love these chats, you guys. It helps me clear things up for me. It's very helpful. All right, so I'm excited about this one because we're now heading into the second half, which is exciting. So we've teed up that our couple will fall for each other in any lifetime. We have our magical colored-eyed woman who is showing up as a butterfly in all worlds and giving our girl tips on what she has to do. So she has to somehow break the connections in New Chosen to go back to Old Chosen. But here's my question, y'all. We're falling in love with them in New Chosen. Do we really want her to go back? Like, I don't really want her to go back at this point.
The conundrum of time travel.
So I'm very curious. All right, you guys. So the one that I'm not watching, but Marisa is, and I know you guys all want to talk about it, is My Demon. So have at it. I know nothing. I dropped it.
So I'm behind. I'm only on episode 4, but I'm really enjoying this. And I do like Song Kang a lot. I can't explain it. There's just something about him that
it's like what we said before. We all have our thing.
We have our thing, and he's kind of my thing. There's something about him that I find very sizzling. So yes. And I like seeing him in this role where he's like, it's a comedy. And so I like seeing that. And I love her. I didn't realize how much I loved her and I'm blanking on her name because my brain is.
Oh, sorry. Here, I'll put it back up. I felt rude having this going on while you were talking. It is Kim Yoo-jung. There you go.
Kim Yoo-jung. I know she's a huge star. Has been since she was like 4. But what did it for me was, what was that reality show? The management training. That one.
Youth MT. Wasn't it?
Youth MT.
Oh my God, they were so good.
It was so good. Like, I learned more about Ji Chang-wook's personality than I needed to know.
Oh my God. You know what, Marisa? But going back to that, have you seen all the interviews lately? I mean, listen, I no disrespect to anyone who still lives with their parents, but he still lives with his mom.
Right. Oh, right. I did.
So I think that's a part of it. I think there's an emotional attachment to home and home base and that kind of a thing that I think explains a lot of what we saw in Youth MT.
But I found her to be just very mature and very thoughtful and just really kind of takes care of the people around her. And I found her really likable as a person. As much as you can know someone on a Korean reality show. And so yeah, I don't want to fall into that trap. I'm like, I think we could be best friends in real life, you know? Right?
No, do it. Are you kidding? Yes. I do it all the time. I'm like, we would totally get along. If we could actually speak the same language, we would be best.
Yes.
I do it all the time.
We could go shop for Modern Handbook. It would be great.
Whole list. Yes.
So to see them together, and she's beautiful in this, and I don't know, this show's really doing it for me. Yeah, we've seen it all before, but I just love like the comedy of it. Like what was I watching last night? Episode 4, like the tango fight scene. It was ridiculous but fun, and it made me laugh. And that's
exactly,
right, Calvin. They are amazing together. I love them.
And Jill has a question for you, Marisa. Theories. Do you have any? Because Jill has one.
Oh, I want to hear it, Jill. Theories. Okay. I don't know. This show has not inspired. I have not thought so deeply about it, but
I really realized that I loved the supporting cast, but it wasn't unfortunately maintaining for me. So I had so many coming up that I was just like, I gotta make room. I gotta clear out some of this stuff. Let's see what else. Second male lead is the bad guy, is her theory. You think second that Lee Sung-yi is the bad guy?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, her whole family is shit. So yeah, I don't know if they're all in cahoots together or.
I saw something on Twitter today, and I don't think it's a spoiler. I think it's a theory. Someone threw out that they think Lee Sung-yi is also another demon. What do you guys think of that theory?
Really?
Does that fit into the whole what you've seen so far? I thought that was really fascinating.
No, he's got parents. I don't think so. That would be a twist. That would be a twist. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Duck8926 is surprised how much he likes. Visually, it's stunning. Yep. It's beautiful. It's beautifully shot. I will give it for sure.
It's one of those K-dramas where, because they're both such huge superstars that, you know, the PPL, like the clothes, the fashion, the locations, it's just, yeah, I like it.
I should enjoy this more, Duck8926, if there's a past life trope involved, because you all know that past life tropes are my favorite. Yeah, I mean, again, it goes to what we talked about when we're talking about Moon in the Day. Like, those two just work for me, and that makes it like the show I want to watch. Unfortunately, I enjoy both Kim Yoo-jung and Song Kang, but for some reason, the show didn't gel for me, and so I'm fascinated by them. What is it? And when I'm finished with my astrology program, I'm going to pull up everybody's charts and we're going to figure it out.
Oh, yeah. We can't wait. Help me explain life.
Yes. Life.
Relationships. Let's see.
Yes. Oh my God. All of them. I think that's half the reason I do astrology. I'm like, so explain why. What is happening? Is it possible, Calvin, is it possible that Sukun is an angel? Ooh, Calvin. Interesting. He's an angel while Song Kang is a demon. Now if that ends up being the case, I'm going to binge the shit out of this because I love nothing more than that type of mythology. That makes me so happy. I would love that, Calvin.
That is a good theory because there does need to be an angel. There's no balance otherwise. Yes. I like that.
Oh, I love that. Like, I might binge. If that ends up being the case, I might binge it because I do love Lee Sung-yi. I like him a lot. Yeah. Okay. So how many episodes are you guys at right now? I think I want to say, Michaela also likes this theory. Yes. Would love to see an angel character because that'd be so juicy.
She wears a lot of white.
Oh, maybe she's
like a lot of white.
Interesting. No?
Doesn't know it? Possible.
And that's how she ended up with his tattoo?
Possibly.
Mm-hmm. I may have to watch this show just so I can get in on the theory aspect.
Yeah.
Yep. Duck926. Yep. Getting Batty Vincenzo vibes from him. I've seen that theory out on Twitter. They're like afraid he's gonna turn into oh Christ, what is that actor's name? Taecyeon? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Taecyeon.
Which was hilarious. Angel and demon equal love. That's right, Meow Minx. Is it? Oh, she dies and becomes an angel.
Dies. Oh, right, because then she can be immortal like he is. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. She was a dancer in the past life. I think she was an angel. So many theories. So juicy. So good. Okay, I'm excited for you. Like you guys got some juicy theories that are intriguing to me. I can't wait to
I
hear
love them all.
I love them all. I'm really into the angel demon concept though. If they drop the ball on this, I'm gonna be angry for all of you. I'm gonna be mad for all of you. All right, and then our final one that is out there is Welcome to Samdalri. It's getting the star because this is the first time we're talking about it. That's our premiere notification. You guys, I love this show. I'll admit, I kept my expectations low for this one because See You in My 19th Life was not enjoyable. I enjoyed The Worst Evil, but I'll be honest, I haven't really enjoyed Ji Chang-wook in a rom-commy lighter role in a while. So I was cautious. But I really, really enjoyed the first 4 episodes. Like, I really enjoyed it. What did you guys think?
I just finished episode 2, and I'm not fully committed yet.
Okay.
I'll give it a couple more. I do like both of them. I don't know. Like that first episode, it was so much just like laying pipe storyline, and I'm like, okay, we have to set up the whole bullying thing and that she has a history. I mean, I got it. I just wasn't really enjoying it. I think I just want to get to the 2 of them together. So like now at the end of episode 2, they're kind of
see, I really enjoyed watching her have her own life outside of going back. So I really enjoyed that part of it. And yeah, I enjoyed her just kind of being in control and being the powerful being that she is.
Yeah, I like her so much, but I sometimes find that she gives more than the character the scene call for.
That was what I was afraid of, and I agree with you wholeheartedly. And so I think that's what I enjoyed about the first 2 episodes is like she didn't overdo it in the first 2 episodes, which I enjoyed. She starts to kind of get a little bit like that in the 3 and 4, which is what I watched just today. But her and Ji Chang-wook have great chemistry, so it's really enjoyable to watch. But yes, I agree with you. That's my concern because sometimes she kind of chews some scenery. Like
yes,
yeah,
just like it's a little much. It's like we get it. So, and I know you're a great actor. So
100,000%. So yeah, I completely agree with you on that. I was just really surprised because I was kind of expecting because Ji Chang-wook can also do that. And so I was kind of afraid that it was going to be this perfect storm of like scene chewing. And I was just like, this is going to be a disaster. And it actually wasn't. Like, so I think maybe my expectations were so low that I was like, this is really enjoyable. Ji Chang-wook obsessed. Right. Absolutely. He looks really good. Caitlin, I am sorry. I never got to My Man is Cupid. I'm going to try and get to it this week because my watch list does get a little truncated. Was it good? Did you guys enjoy it? Like what's happening there? Let me know. Love the Tiger sisters. Listen, the sisters are amazing. That is my other favorite part. The little daughter who's like the wisest of them all. Like she's fantastic. I think they're so great.
Kim Kyung, always love her on her scooter.
And like her and Ji Chang-wook with a healer reunion was just so so great to see. Like it's just oh my god, you're just like yes. Okay, yep. Welcome to Samdalri. He's giving cha-cha vibes. I appreciate, but not in the mood for right now. Completely understand that. Completely.
Healing? What?
Healing? Give me 8 of the 7. Let's see what else. It's your everything right now. Yep, absolutely.
Good.
Watching My Man is Cupid. So that one seems to be one we have to jump on. Anything with Ji Chang-wook? Yep. Let's see. I'm bored at episode 3. Yep.
Oh, good.
And the friends are really fun. I will say the one that is always surprising to me. Let me pull this up real quick. Of the friend trio, I really enjoy. He was just in The Kidnapping Day and played Jaden, and I love him so much. He's been in quite a few dramas I've watched as like a supporting character, and I just really dig him. He was also in Big was it Big Fish? What was that one that was the, oh God. Sometimes after a while, there's so many of the names, you just, after a while, they're just so many titles. I just can't keep up. Where is he? Come on. There
Which friend are you talking about?
The one who drives the yellow Ferrari.
Oh, I haven't. I'm only on episode 2. I haven't barely seen him yet. They've only shown his feet.
Yeah, only his feet, right? It is Kang Young-suk, and he was in The Kidnapping Day, which he played Jaden, he was fantastic. He was in your Pong, the Chosen Psychiatrist, Caitlin. And then he was in, that's right, he was in Prosecutor Dome. And then where is the one I'm trying to think of? Wait, wasn't he in Insider? That's what he was in.
Insider?
Yeah, right, exactly. It was out the same time. I think that the one with Lee Jung-suk's prison one was out, and I think it got buried a little bit.
Oh,
but I enjoyed this one quite a bit. He was in that, and he played like one of the inmates and died a tragic death, and I was very sad for him. But I really enjoy him. I feel like I got way off topic, but it's me. You guys know I do that a lot.
So yeah, I get it feels like Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha in a way, and also because we're on Jeju. But it's really just the one story, right? It's not like, although the two sisters, we have to know their stories at some point.
So the one sister has a divorcee, and so the husband is going to become a player because he just arrived on Jeju, and then let's see, where are we?
The younger sister, who's the baby daddy?
Right. I think if I remember the synopsis correctly, she's a widower. So everyone is making it sound like she got pregnant out of wedlock, but actually her husband died.
Oh my God.
So it's going to be very tragic. So now I want her to get with yellow Ferrari guy. Because he seems to be holding a weird, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, if you watch today's episode, he seems to like kind of have a bit of a torch for Cho Samdal as well. And so that's not going to happen, because that's just not going to happen. But I'm wondering if we get another love for him in there.
Oh,
okay. The 5 Eagle Brothers. Yes. So yeah. Okay. Whew. All right. So that's kind of our watch list. It looks like you guys also are loving, My Man is Cupid. So let's just do open forum, y'all. What else is out there that you guys want to talk about?
Which one is My Man Cupid?
It's Nana, which is fantastic. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know. It wasn't on anybody's radar. Caitlin, what is the story on that one? Like, I think Caitlin was talking about how didn't get picked up, and then Amazon decided to pick it up. So now it's on Amazon. And so it is Nana and hold please.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And so I really want to watch it. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Amazon Prime. Okay.
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. It is.
Like, I never hop over there. Like, you know, like at least with Vicky, you can go there and like, what's new? And then, maybe I'll watch a J drama, or maybe I'll watch a Thai drama. But like, there's things there that are in my space, my K drama watching space. But like Amazon Prime, I'm never over there.
Oh yeah, there's been a few that have, like The Kidnapping Day and The Killing Boat were both on Amazon Prime, so I was over there quite a bit. And now this one is over there, and it's Jang Dong Yoon and Nana. And then Park Ki-woong was also in it. So it's a nice, fun cast. And he literally is Cupid. And so it's like a fantasy tale. So it's totally up my alley. So why I haven't started watching it is beyond me.
Oh my gosh. All right. I'm gonna have to check that out. Thanks, Caitlin, for bringing that up. Because All
right, let's see. Oh, Boyhood, both tragic. Both tragic and hilarious. Please explain, Angel, because I just could not get into Im Shi-won being in high school. Like, he's like 35 years old. Like, what is happening? Like, I had my suspension of disbelief just had hit a wall. So let me know let us know about that one. Let's see. That's the guy from Nokdu. Yep, that AR Workman, that is him. Yep, for Cupid is the guy from Nokdu. Shanda is while you were sleeping, binging it. Excellent. Halfway through Mr. Sunshine, liking both. Shanda, take a listen to our podcast and see if you agree with any of the weird shit I tried to come up with theory-wise that was wrong. It's fantastic. Michaela and Caitlin are like, sure, Jen. Yeah, you bet. It's a great theory. We're not telling you that you're completely wrong. We'll just let you keep going for 4 weeks. Chang Dong-yoon also has a tragic backstory as Cupid? What? He's Cupid. Tragic backstory. Why would you give Cupid a tragic backstory?
When does Jang Dun-yoon's wrestling show come out?
That is the end of this month. That is
okay. Hey,
I want to say let's look at my handy dandy calendar. It is
so many.
It's actually the 20th.
Oh yeah,
like flowers in the sand. I feel like I'm watching Days of Our Lives. Sands through an hourglass. All right, let's see.
Oh my god.
I will listen, but I don't want spoilers. Go episode by episode, Shanna, because I did not. They wouldn't spoil me at all on our rewatch because we watched them in 4 episodes at a time, and they would let me know nothing if I was right at all. It was hilarious. It was funny. When we got to the final one, I was like, "Wow, I did really bad. I was really bad at all my theories." So you'll not be spoiled at all listening to my theories at all. All right. So yeah, all right, cool. So it looks like and Death Game does start. Yep, that's coming up this week. So I'm very excited about that one. That's also on Amazon Prime. So you're gonna have to live over on Amazon Prime for a little bit, Marisa. We got 2 over there now that are gonna be
That's
great.
All right. Make my subscription worth it.
Right? Absolutely. Oh my gosh, you guys, this was so fantastic. I love it. This was so much fun. So, I mean, that's not what I meant to do. So before we say goodbye, let's just do some quick KThree business because we want to kind of thank everybody who's kind of been around and supported us for over on Ko-fi and everything. And so we're just going to kind of do that real quick. Got to get going, Jill. Thank you so much. So yeah, you guys, this has just been a lot of fun. And that is not what I wanted.
And it's been a strange year. But you've stood by us. So, Jen keeps churning out the content, right? There's so much always to talk about. There's always so much to talk about, and we love it. We still love it.
We want to we want to start saying just thank you to all of our supporters who have, you guys have been there for us through thick and thin years. And, we really can't do this show without you because it's a lot of fun and we have a great time doing it. But a lot of these platforms, they cost money. And so without you guys, we would not be able to maintain this. So we just want to give a huge shout out to everybody who has been, some of our biggest supporters. So without further ado, we want to say thank you to Rosie Pepito, Nora Key, Drama Milk, Andrea, Gina McKee, Jess, Vivian, The Other Guy Did It, Shanda Panda, Lynn, Amna, Holly, Kelisandra, Juk, Amy B, Jill, Victoria, Anne, Linda L, Dr. Cheese Lab, and Underwood. Thank you so much for your support and helping us stay on the air and just being there for us. Like I said, like we've said, year after year, and we could not do it without you. And with that being said, if you're enjoying what you're seeing and you want to be a part of this, help support our channel, it's over at Ko-fi. It's $3. You can join our Discord community, which has been a lot of fun. So in between our lives here, we're chatting over on Discord about what do we think about different shows, hiding our theories behind black bars. It's fantastic. We have a lot of fun over there. So we just want to say thank you very much for all of that. And I think Marisa also has a little tease for you.
Yes. So we are doing a giveaway. Yay! Because I just got back from Korea. If you haven't heard, I'm starting to share stuff on Instagram. So all you have to do is follow me and Jen on Instagram. I'm at the KThree and Jen is at KDrama Coffee Break. And you have to be a member. So sign up for our newsletter. And this is a special thank you for everyone who's supporting us. So what I have are some goodies that I came back with from Korea. This I bought is a tote bag that I bought in Busan. It's the Little Prince, because you know how they love the Little Prince, and yeah, he's overlooking Gamcheon art village in Busan.
Wow, that's
Super
beautiful.
colorful neighborhood. So yeah, that's the tote bag. And I promise you, Jen and I will go to K-Town and fill it with other goodies. But I do have this very special box of chocolates from the DMZ.
Oh,
so my husband and I went to the DMZ, and there's a lot of farming there. And so these are soybeans that are grown at the DMZ, and they're covered in chocolate. Like, how could you not? I mean, so yeah. So that's you can only buy these at the DMZ.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Did you get some? Did you try them? Are they delicious?
I have not. I have not tried them yet. I tried them over there. They were good, but I haven't tried this brand.
Nice.
Because these boxes are special. I'm like, I'm trying to savor everything. So,
well, yeah. Oh my God, absolutely.
So those are the goodies from Korea that I hauled all through Japan to bring back to you. So
excellent. Oh my God, I love it. So yeah, we're going to do a giveaway. Go ahead, Marisa.
Yes. So the other thing is, we want you to tell us what this is hard. This is the hardest question of them all. What was your favorite K-drama of 2023? So we will put that up on Instagram, and you can, when we get our act together, because I'm a little jet lagged, but we will put that up on Instagram, and you can answer, and we will make sure that you're following us and that you're a supporter, and then there will be one winner.
Excellent. We'll also put all of these things in the description below. So if you're watching this on the replay, the description below, and then there's also a link to the newsletter. So go ahead and jump on that, because that will be a part of it as well. So we look forward to seeing you guys all in all these various places. And then we will see you on our next live, which I think I'm going to try and jump on next Sunday to talk about that Moon in the Day. I was gonna say Flower of Evil. Can you tell where my brain is? It's reaching those levels. I think I did a Flower of Evil finale as well. Just to kind of chat about it. We'll do a quick chat on that. And then we'll figure out when our next one is after that, because then the holidays hit and it gets a little weird. But Marisa, it was so good to see you, and so good to chat with you. It was so fun. And guys, thank you so much. This was great. We had a great time, and we will see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye. Oh wait, I gotta get up. Hold, please keep talking. I gotta jump on what's happening.
Okay.
Then we got
bye, everybody.
Music. There it is.